Hey everyone, nerds, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We are so back. It's the Juan Show with the Geek Takeover.
We are so back, some may even say that we never even left.
Oh yeah, you like saying that, don't you?
Oh, that we were so, but that we, man, that's because that's true. They always, they always, and it's always just because, Marvel is what we talk about, so that's what we use. They always say, oh, Marvel's so back. They never left. Like,
Okay,
what
they,
do
they
you,
left for a minute with Secret Invasion. I'm fucking.
but it's like they never left. It is,
it's a bump in the road.
now, you could say DCU is back because they did leave because it's a completely new studio.
Yeah.
Like that's a good example.
How do you know I was gonna bring that up?
Oh, I was just gonna. That was just the first example I could think of because that's the only franchise I could think of.
Yeah. I never forget Transformers. You know,
Yeah, I guess they did.
Bumblebee.
They came back. No, yeah, they came back. That's fair. That's fair. Valid.
Even
Valid.
in the movie, don't call it a comeback. Hey, we're getting sidetracked. By
Already.
the way, 1 year anniversary, guys. I was literally talking with Steven, like, spent my mind. 1 year, man, that's wild. So we're recording on was the fourth today, right?
Yes.
Yeah, today's the fourth. This week, days. Hell yeah, dude! It's been a fun ride. Geeks was a guest star at first, but then he joined the crew, and yeah. So keep an eye out for next week. Got some fun stuff going on, but anyways,
He,
onto the show. Uh, Knives Out, Geek. Some cast
oh,
members.
yeah. So three big cast members. I don't know if you saw the third one. So I think yesterday it was Thomas Hayden Church was cast in Knives Out 3. Josh Brolin was cast in
Oh,
Knives
I
Out
did see
3.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Josh Brolin is officially cast in Knives Out 3. And Jeremy Renner is officially in Knives Out 3. I think that is my favorite one, only because I was telling my girlfriend that I think Jeremy Renner probably has one of the best filmographies right now out of the OG six Avengers. I mean, I think they're all really good, minus Chris Evans. I love you, Chris, but compared to everybody else, your movies are shit. So, like, if you really think about it, they're shit.
Who? Chris Hemsworth.
Chris, no, Chris Evans. Think
Chris
about like,
Evans. Okay.
yeah, compared to everybody else, I think his best movie out besides Marvel was
Nice that one.
yes, I think so.
The one you told me you liked. Actually, I was surprised. I saw a lot of bad reviews of what's
Oh,
was
Ghosted,
Anna.
Ghosted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like you didn't mind it, but you also didn't think it was.
no, I thought it was a good movie. Oh,
You
it
know
was
what I'm
very
saying? Like I
enjoyable.
saw a
I'd
lot
watch
of
it
bad
again.
reviews. Like I asked you, and then like, oh, Geek, you saw that, and then you was like, yeah, I liked it. And then like I saw like in the end of last year, people put it like one of the worst movies of the year. I'm like, wow, was it that bad?
Yeah, I don't know why, but anyways, yeah. So we have. It's crazy that there's three Marvel actors in this one. Um, and I mean, gosh, I don't even. I'm so excited to see what Ryan Johnson and will do with them, especially with Daniel Craig. I would like to see Jeremy Renner be in some way, shape, or form the villain, or to be like just a an asshole like Chris Evans' character in the first movie. And then I would like the complete opposite for Josh Brolin. I would I would love to see him just be like a baby or like such a goody guy. Like with like such a voice like his, could you imagine him just being like, "Oh, mommy, please don't leave me." And then Thomas Hayden Church, cool.
He's a good actor.
He's no Brolin, he's no Renner, but cool.
He's
He'll be
probably
the
told that was Spider-Man 4.
he'll be the
That's what he keeps saying. He's gonna. Um,
no, he's gonna be like the first one to die or something. He'll be the death. I don't know, but that's a really good cast. Daniel Craig, Josh Brolin, and Jeremy Renner.
yeah.
That's a good cast.
Is that slated for next year, right?
I have no idea. All I know is Netflix bought the rights, and I know I think they want to do a lot of Knives Out movies.
Yeah, I do know another thing you will be watching. Like,
Oh,
there's
for sure,
yeah.
for sure. I wonder if they'll try and do a theatrical release. No one knows because it's Netflix, but it
But
should
didn't
get in.
they did one like a very very limited one from what I remember with the second one.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. It was in theaters for like a couple weeks or maybe a
Yeah,
month. No, I think it was a month, and then it was on Netflix.
yeah,
I forgot about that. But yes, we will be seated at home or in theaters to watch.
yeah. I need to see this one, so, or the first two ones too. So
Oh, they're great
yeah.
movies.
Speaking
They're
about
so
Netflix
enjoyable.
quickly, because Jay and I have been talking about this movie for a while, and even got an Oscar. Geek, if you, I didn't even plan this. Geek, you saw Godzilla -1.
Yeah. Oh my God, what a movie! What
Yeah.
a fucking movie.
First, I gave it a 9 out of 10. I'm gonna go with a 10 now. I think you're like a 9 out of 10
Um.
or an 8.
Yeah. No. Nine or I don't see. I don't know if I want to give it a 10 out of 10 because I feel like that's like something that like is would have to like mean like so special.
Yeah,
But I feel like a nine. I'm going to go 9.5 because I feel like a nine is not high enough.
yeah.
So 9.5. Great movie. Fucking
You
great
will
movie.
be watching the sequel whenever they come
It.
out.
Yeah. If there is a sequel, which I would be shocked if there's not.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll be seated.
Oh yeah, you got Chris Nolan talking about it.
Yeah. But
So what's next? Got
pick your
nice
poison.
outfits.
Pick your poison.
Pick your poison.
Yeah, pick your poison from the list of topics.
All right, what do we got here? Marshall Ali, Jurassic World.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, it was announced for like just this past week. Yeah, he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Last like
he's
Thursday or something.
yeah, it's I don't know. That one's been confirmed. What's it called? Scarlett Johansson's also been in talks for the lead.
Yeah, ScarJo and Mahershala Ali, and then I believe Chris
Yeah,
Pratt was rumored to be back as Owen.
yeah,
I don't know how credible that is, but I think ScarJo and Mahershala, I think, are probably a good suggestion to keep.
yeah. And I know Glenn Powell was talking about like how he was offered, but he just rejected it or something like that.
Hmm. I could see that,
But
especially because he said he doesn't want to be a part of franchises or something. So we'll
yeah,
see.
Bro's already freaking flying jets. You
Yeah.
know? Well, bring it on. I mean, I don't. Will it make the movie better? Probably not. I know that's last for me to say, but good looking cast. You know,
Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. Wait.
I mean, I
Did
meant
you?
talent
No.
wise.
Wait. Hold on. No.
Here we
So
go.
I want to make sure I heard it right. So you said Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali. Talent aside, you don't think that they would make a Jurassic World or Jurassic Park movie good because of the Dominion?
Yeah,
You
it's
just
just the
don't.
writing. I feel like they'd carry, and I did like Chris Pratt in those movies. I think he did carry. And was it Bryce Dallas Howard?
Yeah, Bryce. Yeah.
Yeah, like you can see where I'm coming. I know
Okay.
you
Okay.
did.
Yeah.
You hated it. You hated the.
Yeah. I
I
didn't
didn't
really
hate it
like
as
the
much
third
as this
one,
guy,
but
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 what do you think? Yeah,
I mean, I think they'll be great. I think Rehearsal is a great actor. From what I've seen him in, I think Scarlett Johansson's a great actress. Um, I do think that the Jurassic Park movies are kind of hit or miss, especially because it's like, what else can you do? Like and that's like the thing with like even Fast and Furious is like, what can you do
yeah,
before the franchise becomes a joke?
yeah. It's
And
kind of
it
run
that's
its course a bit.
yeah, it's kind of it's pretty much there. I mean,
Yeah,
what they could do and what I wouldn't be opposed to doing, which I guess Jurassic World was, but remake Jurassic Park. Like I think it's what early '90s. We're about 20, almost 30 years from the original movie. I would not be opposed to doing a new Jurassic Park, like
mm.
just the first one remade.
Like from scratch, like not even tying to the.
Yeah, no, like just like have no connections to the original movies, just essentially
Yeah,
reboot it. I would not be opposed to a reboot for Jurassic Park.
yeah. Or they could do something like Wasaw did recently. Just set it within one of the movies, like kind
Mm.
of isolated. They could do something fun like that.
That wouldn't be a bad idea, but again, it's just like it's such a thing of like I think until more has come out and you know the placement of it, it's so hard to say because it's like it could be good, it
Yeah,
could be bad, but between Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, what can we do?
yeah. Do you see this making $1 billion though?
No. Oh, but mm, almost right now, as of today, no. After Deadpool 3 and how that's going to change the box office, potentially. But right now, hell no.
No.
Hell no.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think the two just got lucky because they had a hype, love him or hate him. They did have the hype, and especially the last one with the original cast coming back. So
Yeah.
yeah. Do you actually want to talk about that briefly, the box office and how that's been quite the conversation around the
Uh,
block?
I think we could probably wait for Deadpool 3 just to see, like, is Deadpool 3 going to be the anomaly or
Yeah,
is it going to suffer?
yeah. Because I
But,
did like enjoy Furiosa, but
yeah.
not a lot of people went out and saw it. So,
But, unless you have
anyways,
nothing else to say, I guess I can take us on to the next topic.
oh yeah, yeah, of course.
Okay. So I'm going to bring it to something a little more recent, recent like as in today. Evangel Wasp. I feel like I'm always going to say her name
Evangeline.
wrong. Evangeline. I don't know why I want to say Eva, but Evangeline Lilly has essentially retired from acting.
Yeah,
Good for her. You know, Lord of the Rings, Lost, Marvel, great career. Can't
Real
diss
Steel.
her. That's right. She was in Real Steel. Yeah, great. You know, great career. Um, but with her retiring, it makes me think two things. I mean, obviously, let me rephrase this. Obviously, she's probably doing it to spend time with her family, I would imagine.
Yeah.
But as we talk about Marvel, I'm going to bring this into a Marvel scenario. I wonder if maybe part of her deciding to retire is because she's like, I've been waiting on Marvel to give me a call about the Wasp. They haven't. Nobody else has called me. I might as well just retire. And then it also makes you wonder, what will they do? What will they do with her? Will they just get rid of her and kill her off? She should. I think she should have. Her or Hank should have died in Quantumania still.
Yeah.
You know, but
Especially now after hearing this, like, and for the record, like Geek didn't bring up, or you probably did. She says she's quitting, but she's not opposed to
oh
maybe
yeah,
coming back.
yeah. Sorry, yeah. She,
One day.
opposed to come. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. But I mean, that's that's just such a safe answer to say.
Yeah.
Um, and of course, you know, the money talks. Of course, you'd
Yeah.
come back. But I mean, you know, good for her. Uh, I don't know what they would do with the Wasp personally. If I'm being quite honest, because you have Catherine Newton and Paul Rudd, and you have Michelle Pfeiffer, you don't really need her. You know, that's why I said she could have died in Quantumania. So I'm not opposed to not seeing Hope.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to that. What about you? Would you want to recast? Would you want her to come out of retirement, or just she gone?
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm not opposed to it. Like, you don't need a recast because it's like I take it. Part of me feels like maybe Cassie will just play a bigger role than Scott, just moving forward.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd hasn't talked about like stepping down from Marvel from Ant Man anytime soon, but I feel like that's just where they're going with that, and maybe they're just setting those characters aside. I don't know what they have planned for Secret Wars, but and the next Avengers, but yeah, and she's good in the role, so nothing against her either.
Oh yeah, yeah. Nothing. She's a great actress.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, do you think though how would you like? Let's just say she just doesn't appear. How do you like? Do you think they should just kill her off on the side, or just have her retire, or like
Um,
in a movie just mention? Oh yeah, she's not.
I think what could be a good answer is you just say she retired from being the Wasp. She wanted to be a wife or girlfriend, whatever her and Hank are, and she's running Pym Industries.
You mean
That
Scott?
that. Oh wait, did I say Hank? I meant Scott.
Yeah. Oh good.
Sorry, but cop out answer. She's retired,
Yeah.
wife, running Pym Industries.
Yeah.
That's all you got to say. I think that's just the easiest answer.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that too. Or say King killed her.
True, but I think what you said with Catherine Newton just playing a bigger role, I could see that, especially because I do think eventually we will be kind of getting the younger actors will probably be taking more of a bigger role.
Yeah.
So I could easily see that where it's just like they don't get talked about unless they need to be talked about.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Evangeline Lilly. Hopefully we see her. If not, it's cool. But yeah.
Yeah,
On to the next topic.
yeah, that's all you go from the list.
Oh, oh shit. Well, you said like up and coming actors. Daphne Keane. She was asked was it the Acolyte,
Hmm.
the premiere of the Acolyte,
Yeah,
if she's coming back for Deadpool and Wolverine, and she kind of chuckled about it, but she just said no, but it'd be cool, and it sucks. I'm just paraphrasing. It sucks because she loves Hugh and Ryan, but Geek, what do you think though? Do you think she's hiding something, or do you think she's actually being legit? Or
Um, I mean, I think it's very easily that she's hiding something.
yeah,
Um, I do think that she's in the movie in some way, shape, or form, whether it's at a good supporting role or just a cameo. I do think she's in that movie. It's also crazy, like that she's grown up, like
yeah,
that. It blows my mind when you think about that. Just Logan was 10 years ago, and
yeah. Well, we're getting there.
now she's an adult. Like
Yeah,
whole like oh my god, it's crazy. But yeah, no, I think she's definitely going to be back. Um, I honestly, I I don't know if I've said this before on the show, but I know personally because of I'm sure there's going to be a lot of backlash for whoever replaces Hugh as Logan. I think the smart thing to do is just go X-23 route and just have her be the Wolverine.
hmm
I'm sure there's obviously people are not going to like it, but it's like, do you either cast somebody and it's like, oh, this person's not Hugh, F this person, blah, 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 blah. They can, death threats. Or do you cast a new person as a completely different Wolverine, but it's still Wolverine and
yeah,
it's not replacing Hugh Jackman? And then you're like, oh, Disney's on this woke BS, blah,
yeah.
blah, 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 death threats. So,
And they'll still be comparing it to Hugh. It's like, oh, they're not Hugh. Blah blah blah. It's like,
yeah, that's,
yeah, the internet.
yeah, it's a joke.
Yeah, I mean, to add to that, I do think I think there's a small chance she's in it. Like, she was kind of like chuckling a bit, like I said, and like she was even like laughing a bit before she was even asked. Like, I know they're gonna ask me. It's the Andrew Garfield effect,
Yeah.
But if she's not, I wouldn't put it past she's in something else soon. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, she got a Star Wars career.
yeah,
Depending on how many seasons the Acolyte may do, maybe it's just a one off. Who knows?
yeah,
Maybe her character doesn't even make it through the whole series. Who
yeah,
knows? But hey,
yeah.
you got that Disney check.
Yeah. Speaking of which, are you excited for that? I know we don't talk about Star Wars on this show a lot.
Yeah, I'm. It looks good. Uh, I am excited to see where it'll go, and
Yeah,
we'll. You know, yeah, I don't really have much to say,
yeah.
but yeah, no, it does look good, and I'm very excited to watch it.
Oh yeah.
And it's back on prime time, so I don't have to wait until my lunch to watch it. Which I still don't understand why X-Men wasn't prime time. but yet everything else is. And they never said why. If they did, I never paid attention. So,
But yeah, next topic. I think you got this one right.
yeah. So we're pretty much down to like our last two before our main event already.
Oh yeah.
Uh, mm, okay. So, Giancarlo Esposito, a couple weeks ago, uh, at some Comic Con, I think in like Brazil, he said, "Hey, yeah, I'm in the MCU." Everybody freaked out, and then like a week later, it was like, "Oh yeah, I'm in a character under an original character," and everybody was like, "Oh." And then he said, "My characters are going to be in a movie and a series." Everybody was like, "Oh." And then it gets better. Giancarlo Esposito in Captain America 4.
Mhm.
Um, first, first off, amazing. Uh, that already has me even more excited for Captain America 4. Giancarlo is a fantastic actor who is seemingly playing another antagonist. Which, I mean, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's all I'm saying. Uh, I just have no idea who he's playing. I've seen some people say Bushmaster, the Moon Knight villain,
Mm.
and then I saw other people say I'm just going to bother him because I don't remember his name, but it's like somebody related to Wolverine. Uh, I'm gonna try and look it up, but while I'm trying to look that up, what do you think of Mr. Esposito
Uh,
in Captain America 4?
I think he's gonna. There's gonna be a scene. He's just gonna look at Sam and he's like, "You are simply bad product." No, I'm excited. It's Giancarlo Esposito. Like anything you put him in anything, he's great. Even if something is bad, he has such a presence, force of nature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And in terms of who he's playing, I try not to go out of See, I want to just say the leader, but they already cast that, and obviously the dude coming back from Incredible Hulk. So there's that, and then I don't know. Do you have any theories that you don't think anyone's brought up?
Um, I mean, I don't mind. I wouldn't mind an original character. It could be a cool new villain for Sam.
Yeah.
But I did find because I knew I looked it up the other day. So I've seen somebody on Twitter, I think, say he could be playing Abraham Cornelius, who he was a scientist for the Weapon X program. So if that is the case, and because Tiamat, the Celestial, is supposedly going to play a part in the Captain America 4 and Thunderbolts asterisk, so all you nerds who are saying, did Marvel just forget about this? Are they never going to bring this up? Yes, they are going to bring this up. You guys have to learn this thing called patience.
Yeah.
You should watch Homecoming to learn about patience. But anyways, if that's the case, and I heard rumors of like Thunderbolts asterisk going to team up because he has like that's where they get adamantium or something. Maybe that's not so far fetched. But I don't really know too much about Mr. Cornelius. I don't know much about Mr. Bushmaster. But again, original character for a villain for, hey, make him Ross's VP. I'm
Ooh,
good enough with
Striker,
that.
William Striker. Do you think that
Him,
could be,
him
or
playing
a
William
little too
Stryker.
old? Yeah.
Uh, you know what? I wouldn't be opposed to that because I would want his character to be like a good like main focus, and I don't like that. I don't know about Cornelius or Bushmaster, so but I know William Stryker is a very big part in Wolverine's storyline. So
Yeah.
yes, anything that gets me more Giancarlo.
You don't think they introduced Magneto? No. Or Doom?
No,
I don't think it's anyone major. I'll say that much. I think he can agree with me on that, and he won't play or maybe he will. I
no, I think he'll play like a supporting role, especially because it's just doing reshoots.
no, I mean like a
Uh,
major villain from the comics, that we haven't seen yet. Do you think they just do that? I know
uh,
it'd still be a supporting role, but
I mean, maybe. Like I said, I don't really know who he could be playing,
Yeah, no.
but it's going to be exciting in February when that movie comes out.
Norman Osborn. Oh yeah,
Get
did you hear that rumor before
yeah
we go on to the?
that he was going to voice Norman.
No, no, it's say a week ago too. It's there was a thing that came out that Spider-Man will eventually fight again his own version of
Oh,
Norman and
oh yeah. I
Otto.
mean, duh.
Yeah,
Like how could you not?
I don't know if it's a
You
rumor. It's more of
could you
a when
could
it's gonna happen.
yeah? Could you imagine Spider-Man stuff not having other Spider-Man stuff? Like,
Which, hey, don't jinx that, man. We still haven't gone to the big two. Yeah. Oh yeah, but we're excited. We're excited he's in it. We'll be watching Cap 4.
and speaking of sequels, I think you got our last one.
What was the last one again? Is
Okay,
it?
I got the last one apparently
No, no. I mean, go on.
of
I'm not.
the Avengers.
Oh, you want to do the first part and then I'll do the other part? 'Cause-
Yeah, sure. I'll leave the big stuff like that we could probably confirm more on. But rumor mill for Avengers 5 is the movie is going to be more of an ensemble instead of a handful of characters leading a team. You're going to have obviously well-known MCU characters, being in the movie, Thor, Loki, etc. Production should begin in 2025. The main villain is still unknown. I'm sure by Comic Con that will be changed. And yeah, it's about time. I'm excited to be getting into this Avengers movie, and Secret Wars is going to be delayed, and it's going to be split into two parts, like Infinity War was. And I think that's the best course of action.
yeah. Also, that director we heard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lead us off.
Sean Levi. Oh yeah.
You know, I'm gonna hold out. I think he's a good director. I like the Adam Project. I like. Oh God, what was that movie on the not the Fall Guy? Is it the Fall
Free guy.
Guy?
Free guy.
Free Guy, yeah, Free Guy. I think that's a hilarious movie.
I love that movie.
Uh, we'll see how Deadpool Wolverine is, and I will save judgments for after that because maybe he can do it. We'll have to see how he does with a ensemble of characters in Deadpool and Wolverine, and
We'll
then we'll
see
know if he
though.
can. Yeah, we'll know if he can do it or not.
We'll see. If that they are looking at him, that gives me a little more faith in Temple and Wolverine. I'm like, wow, it shows that they have faith at least.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no. Marvel always likes, having their directors come back. So,
Oh, of course.
hell yeah, dude. Did you want to touch on the little Black Bolt thing?
Oh yeah.
Because,
So
yeah.
I just think it's just funny what he said. So the you may or may not know him. I don't even know his name. He was in this show that wasn't really good. It's called
Anson Mount.
Inhumans. That guy. He was in
Yeah.
the show called Inhumans. You probably didn't watch it. You probably saw him though in Multiverse of Madness as Black Bolt before he stopped talking. Um, but some Twitter uh, page decided to say, "Oh, the Inhumans are going to be in Secret Wars," and he decided to respond to it. And I had to make sure it was like him, but he responded to it saying, "Well, that's news to me." Basically, I don't remember his exact words. Do you know what they were? Do you have that?
Um,
If not, I'll
but,
try and get that pulled
no,
up. But it
but
was
I just
so.
know he called out the page too. He was like, yeah, don't be. Sounds like he was telling not to post that stuff. Like, don't be posting false information. Something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can find it if you want to talk about that for a second.
I mean, I wouldn't put it off personally, but again, we're like what 5+ years away, maybe even more.
I feel very confident by saying that is the one um, actor or one set of actors I do not see being in Secret Wars.
I could
But
see him, like at
oh,
least out
I
of the
don't,
whole. Yeah.
I don't.
You think
But
Multiverse of Madness was a one and done?
oh yeah. So all right. Here's what I found. So the Twitter page said the Inhumans from the Inhuman series will return in Avengers: Secret Wars. Anson decided to retweet it saying, "This is so interesting. Please tell us more about this contract I apparently signed in my sleep. I'm so curious to hear all the juicy details from a feed that is clearly not a click farm."
Oh,
So, needless to say, that is a Twitter page that I will not be listening to ever, which I don't, I never did anyways. But yeah,
but you don't think you think that was done? You said like
yeah, no, there's no shot, especially after they officially made Miss Marvel a mutant. There is no shot the Inhumans are ever going into the MCU. I think Black Bolt's a cool character. I would like to see him, but I don't see that happening.
I wouldn't put it off, but I feel like if we are, it's gonna be a long ass wait because they got something called the mutants, and that's gonna be the focus here very
Oh,
soon.
for sure.
Not the main focus, like yeah. I mean, and like I like Black Bolt, Lockjaw. They're cool characters. It's just I feel like the show kind of ruined everyone's perception. Yeah. Also, do
Oh
you know
no,
he
it
voiced
did.
Batman?
He voices who?
He voiced Batman in Injustice, the movie.
Huh?
Yeah.
Did not know that. But I
Yeah.
love how you say that it ruined the perception. Where it's like, I guarantee 80% to 85% people had no idea who the Inhumans were. So it didn't ruin it. It just never gave them any kind of reputation.
Yeah. Hey, but some reputation's better than none, you know?
You mean like a reputation of being in space?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You wanna start this one?
Uh, you know what? Sure, because that way you can start the last topic.
Oh yeah.
So we got a new trailer for Alien Romulus, and I think the trailer was such a good example of, I think, giving us just enough without giving us anything at all. Because it felt like it didn't show a lot in the trailer. All it did was it felt like it hooked you. It did what a trailer should do: grab your attention, hook it, and then start reeling you in. And
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what they did. And it blows my mind that I forgot that it comes out in August, and it's already almost August, kind of, in a way.
Oh yeah. You will be watching.
Oh yeah, and the scene in the trailer where the one person has the face hugger in their chest, and they have like a light behind them that they're like flashing, and you can just see it going.
Oh dude,
That
that made me so oh,
that is such. Oh my! I can't wait to see that full scene in context, because that just looked insane. Oh my god!
yeah, were you gonna add anything else? Because I mean,
Uh,
I pretty much agree
no.
with you. The teaser like got me hooked, obviously, and I love Alien, first two specifically, but and then this trailer just kind of elevated, and I'm like, yeah, I will be watching day one. Nothing
Oh yeah,
against the other movies in August, but this is I feel like this might even do the best.
yeah,
It'll even like a sleeper hit at least, but it's just and got Fede Alvarez, Evil Dead, and I didn't see Don't Breathe, but I've heard nothing but good things about that one.
yeah. I mean, it was good enough to get a sequel,
Yeah, aren't they making
so
a third one too?
they might be.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and I mean, obviously, it's always cool to see the Xenomorph on screen. So, yeah, no, I don't know what else I can say other than I'm excited and take me to space.
Yes, and give us more Alien and more Prey.
Oh yeah. Venom. Anyone? The Last
No,
Dance.
no.
No. You know what? I'll have Geek start this one off because he's so excited. You know, he had a Geek.
It.
What do you think though? Yeah, like, yeah, just let her rip.
You know what? It's better than the Madam Web trailer.
Yeah, or the movie.
I hope. Um, it's definitely a trailer for a movie. Uh, has a Venom horse. You know, has Tom Hardy and it has Venom. You know, it has a cool poster with a interesting tagline of "Till death do us part," which I only can think of being married. So that's a weird thought. Um, but it has Baron Moto, who's not playing Baron Moto, but Baron Moto, who's not Baron Moto, trapped the symbiote suit. Sorry, the piece of the symbiote that was in the MCU, but it's not in the MCU. It's in the Sony universe, and it's not Baron Moto, and it doesn't make sense, and it looks confusing. And
Don't
it,
forget the bartender. He's there too, man.
yeah,
And he's grown.
I I don't know. Like
Do you think it
it
left you more
makes
confused than it should have?
yeah yes because here's what I genuinely hope is I hope this is a good movie. I really do. The trailer did not look good at all. I but I won't lie. The Marvels trailer didn't look good, and I love the Marvels. I think the Marvels is a great movie. So hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully that scene in the bar isn't like give me like it just being like a doppelganger of the bartender, and then it's just like in the Sony universe, he turns into Venom, something happens, and then another piece of Venom is left in that bar.
Yeah.
I know that actually makes sense, and that's not what's going to happen. In, instead, instead, I want you to bear with me, Juan. Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna break it down. The studio that is completely separate than Marvel, or the MCU, that gave us Morbius, which had teases for all three Spider-Man, just to have no Spider-Man in it and no connections to it. But it also had the Vulture in it, specifically the MCU Vulture, which made no sense. To then give us Venom 3, which is also set in the Sony universe, but yet also ruin the post-credit scene for No Way Home and ruin the whole reason of bringing Venom to the MCU. And and how could I forget there's a scene, I don't even know where it's at in the trailer, but a shot of a mom, a young kid, and a girl, and it's like if that's Peter Parker and Aunt May, you know, you know what? You go. I'm talking too much about this movie.
So I've liked the first Venom movie. I really did. I know people don't like it. I've enjoyed Venom Let There Be Carnage. I know a lot of people don't like that. I think I like Venom 1 a little better. That's an argument for another day. So this one's, you know, I'm not as excited. Like, this one I heard about, like, the story, like, how much they're going to cram this, and then the director, and they dropped the trailer. It looks fun. It looks fun. I am confused, though. I agree with the points you have 100%. But to me, it looks fun, and, it's The Last Dance, and even him dancing kind of got a smile on my face, and I didn't like it as much as other people, but when they're trying to do the "We Are Venom" and then they're trying to argue over it, like I thought it was funny.
Oh yeah, that I will say that was kind of
Yeah,
funny. The dancing scene was kind of funny, but it's just it's hard to enjoy this when the studio makes it confusing.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
like, here's the crazy thing: is I told one of my friends, I said the movie's going backwards. Like,
Mm.
Venom 1 is great, or sorry, is good, not great. Let There Be Carnage was decent, not good, and this looks like it's going to be bad, not decent.
I think it'll be on par with Let There Be Carnage or anything. Hey, just another like I just Tom Hardy's banter. You know, I'm in, and obviously Venom Horse that looks funny.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that.
Imagine they don't do Toxin. That'd be funny as hell.
I don't know. I would say this, based off the designs they have done, I would not be opposed to seeing Null, even though it probably would make no sense. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing it because I would love to see how they would do it.
You would love to see how Sony would do it.
Yeah, because I love like the Venom design, the Carnage
The design's
design.
cool. I
Yeah,
don't.
all the designs are cool. So I would
Yeah,
love to see how they would design Null. Like
like
I
love or
would,
hate Morbius. That design looks awesome.
yeah, like they have good designs. So
I
you
mean,
know,
less said about Madam Web, the better. But I meant more so what they would do with the character because they probably just introduce him and just butcher him. And Null is, you know, fucking god.
yeah, literally.
Yeah, no. But I said, I will be watching. I assume Geek will be watching too.
Oh, for
Kind of,
sure.
yeah. I mean, more people watch this than Craven, but you know, that's a debate. I haven't heard Jay's thoughts. We'll see. We'll see next time we talk to him what he thought.
Yeah, bro graduated and went on a bender.
Yeah, he's like back like, oh, what happened? What
You
did I
haven't
miss?
heard? Oh, I completely forgot. Oh my God, how did we both forgot this?
Uh
Another confusing factor, which goes back to my Morbius having the three Spider-Man, but not having any Spider-Man. The lizards in this, well, not the lizard.
Recent fonts.
Hopefully, it's not the lizard, but yes, recent Fox or whatever his name is, I don't care. Um, he's in the movie as a hippie. Is this Dr. Connors?
I
Is
forgot.
this Andrew Garfield? Like, you know, so give me something.
They just dude. Why don't they just do it this most like quick, like we don't give a fuck way? Because that's what Sony would do. They just like
Yeah,
Eddie's like,
he's
hey,
just
what's your name?
Eddie's
Kurt.
on. No, Eddie's gonna be on the run. He's gonna be like in the van with them. They're gonna be smoking hella joints.
Yeah.
That van is gonna be smelling like a fucking high school bathroom, and he's gonna be like, he's gonna look at him. He's gonna be like, "Whoa, bro, you don't have an arm." He's like, "I know, dude." And that's your lizard thing.
Before we move on to the last couple of things, I wanted to ask you. I've been actually wanted to ask you this for a while. How do you handle Spider-Man in this universe? Like, how do you like? I know you said Andrew Garfield, but how do you explain what he's been up to? Do you just say he's
Oh,
because
oh,
I've been
it's
rapping
easy.
like, or all right, you tell me because you and
California.
Jay are smarter than me. But go ahead, go ahead.
Venom's in California. Boom. There you go. Peter Parker
Well, but
is
no, then you
broke.
got
No,
Morbius too.
Peter Parker is broke and in New York and depressed. You could easily say that the reason why he's never encountered Venom is because he's all the way in California. How the hell is a broke man going to get to California? Boom. Easy fix. Morbius, I got you. The one thing that could actually somewhat make sense. The way that Vulture got there is the reason why Andrew Garfield was never there the entire movie.
Hmm. Oh yeah, Venom 2 and Morbius are technically set in the same time, so
Yeah.
yeah.
That's it. That's literally it.
I mean, but then you got the 10-year-old rumored Peter.
You know what? That's not Peter Parker.
Yeah, It's Ben Riley. Anyway, why should they call him that in the movie, or they just call him Hey Kane? Like huh? Give him a random Spider-Man name. Hey Miguel.
No, it's gonna be fucking Harry Osborn. It's gonna be the next Venom symbiote because Eddie's gonna die and it's gonna go to Harry. Actually, I hope Eddie doesn't
Don't.
die. I personally hope that neither of them die. I would like to see. Obviously, they said this is gonna be the last Venom movie. Thank God for Sony. But I wouldn't be opposed to seeing Tom Hardy and Venom in the MCU or in another way.
Yeah.
I would like that.
We all can assume if they were to appear in anything, I mean, all bets are off. It's Secret Wars.
Oh, for yeah,
Yeah.
you can say that about anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's been a fun ride though. I never thought like if you would have asked me like 10 years ago, hey, there's gonna be a Venom trilogy, I would have like get out of here. And then they're dumb fun movies. A fun
Juan,
character. What? That cut out?
you no, you realize that we got a Venom trilogy,
Uh-oh.
Ant-Man trilogy before we got a Doctor Strange trilogy.
I mean, we're probably gonna get a third one soon. Right?
Oh well, yeah, but it's like it's crazy to think because didn't Ant-Man and Venom come out after the first Doctor Strange, or like were they all around the same time?
No, Ant-Man came out in 2015.
Oh yeah, that's right,
Doctor Strange
2015. Sorry.
2016 and
Okay,
Venom 2018.
okay. So like, think about that though. It's like
That is wild.
you would think that Doctor Strange would probably be one of the more prominent characters featured, but he's not.
You know what's funnier? Venom made more than Justice League. That's yeah. Can I actually just can I touch on that quickly, or something related to that? So there's been talks that 300 is there's a show being developed for Max, and Warner's been contacting or yeah, they're getting a hold of Zack Snyder to be part of the project because he directed it. It's one of his big like notable movies that he directed. His first one, should I say? I only bring this up because obviously he hasn't seen the movies, but people hear Zack Snyder and Warner Bros. I'm surprised it hasn't been blowing up yet, but
Um,
you can already imagine.
I mean, you know what? You know, Netflix ain't working out, Zach. You might as well.
Yeah,
New leadership, ish. So you know you might as well. You're not
only
gonna
300.
yeah, you're not gonna last with Netflix. So
Yeah, I mean I love 300, but yeah, it is what it is. You know what time it is though? Trivia time. Unless did I miss anything else? I think we got it all.
yeah, no, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's everything.
This is trivia. Geek, what do you got?
All right, so I have a good one. I was really hoping that Jay was gonna be here for it, but he's not, and I'm really sad because I worked really hard on this one. So I'm gonna make it a little bit more difficult for you, Juan.
Oh no.
So last week or a week and a half ago, Chris Hemsworth got his Hollywood Star of Fame, joining a long list of actors. And I went through the entire list, and I have every actor that um, has a Hollywood star that's been in the MCU. It's a long list. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I would like you to give me at least three, and if three is really easy, then we'll go up to five. But I would
Okay.
like to see you try and give me three MCU actors. And by the way, when I say MCU, obviously I'm just talking strictly from
Yeah.
Iron Man to now, and I went based off of like somewhat major characters. So like anybody that was like just a strictly a supporting character, I did not count.
Okay. Ooh, alright. Tom Holland?
No, he is way too young.
Okay. You're saying not in the right? Not in
No,
the Hollywood.
that has a star.
Oh, has a star. Okay, my bad,
Yeah,
my bad.
who has Chris Hemsworth
Okay.
joined on the Walk of Fame?
Oh, alright. Robert Downey Jr.
That is one.
And you said it released up until now. Chris Evans?
No, he does not have one, which honestly kind of surprised me, but kind of doesn't.
Chris Pratt.
No. And to be fair, if I have missed any of these, I apologize. This is just what I got off my list
No,
because
no.
there was an actual list. So if Chris Pratt does have one, I apologize. But on my list, no.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yes, that is
Oh,
two.
two.
So I'll let you get one more, and then I'll give you the list that I have.
All right. Shit. So got ScarJo and Robert. Jeff Bridges?
No,
Oh,
actually, at least
who's?
that's a good guess.
All right. Gwyneth Paltrow?
Wow, that is the one that I didn't think you would get. Yes, Oscar winning. Yes, she also has an Oscar, by the way.
Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow. I can't believe that you pulled that out. No, so the list that I found that I made myself was Robert Downey Jr.,
Mhm.
Gwyneth Paltrow, Samuel L. Jackson. I'm surprised you didn't say him. Scarlett Johansson, Angela Bassett, Benedict Cumberbatch, William Defoe, Vin Diesel, Michael Douglas, Anthony Hopkins. I did count Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds both have a star, and obviously Deadpool is coming out, so I just counted them. Michael B. Jordan, he just got one last year, so I'm also surprised you didn't say that. Michelle Pfeiffer, Mark Ruffalo, Paul Rudd, Kurt Russell, and Zoe Saldana.
Dude, Zoe was on my head, but I don't know why I didn't guess.
I am very surprised that so Chris Hemsworth has joined them. I'm just surprised Jeremy Renner didn't have a star, and I'm also surprised they didn't give Chadwick Boseman a star. Uh, I would assume that'll probably change sometime, but yeah, that is my list. And I worked really hard, and if Jay managed to listen this far, go fuck yourself because I worked hard on that.
I was also guessing Benedict Cumberbatch. I wanted to say that, but yeah. Did I do decent? Like a 4 out of
Yeah,
10?
no, no,
Okay.
I'm definitely glad you didn't get them easily because I didn't want to have to sit here while you wait for five.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that you just pulled Gwyneth Paltrow because I would have never thought like besides Iron Man, I can't tell you what she's well, I can tell you what she's known for, but besides Iron Man, I can't tell you what she's been in. So you pulling that out, kudos to
Oh
you.
yeah, dude. Pound it back.
Yep, you win. You
Uh,
win this week's trivia. As far as I'm concerned, Jay has still not won a trivia. Uh, so
he's gotten a half point. Remember last episode, a half a point.
yeah, he's won pity points.
Oh, oh, next week, dude. Next week he's gonna bring the heat on us. Bro's cooking. Jay, you're cooking. I know you are. Don't let us down. Oh yeah. But yeah, happy 1 year to Nerd Slayer, Culture
Happy
Shock
1
as
year
a
two
whole.
across the Spider Verse.
Yeah, what a fun movie. Can we just touch on like have you rewatched it ever since? Like
Yeah, I rewatched it a couple times. But it's been a minute since I've watched it. Um, great movie.
yeah,
I can't wait for
yeah.
Beyond.
All right. Over or under 50, they'll announce a release date this year.
Oh, no, I don't think it's this year. I think they'll probably work on it more before they announce like a release date, just in
Okay.
case something happens. I think that's the safe bet is to get it worked on more.
Damn, last we heard progress is good. So that's the thing. I don't want to wait though. Fuck. That,
I
that
think you'll.
cliffhanger and the music and
I think there's a good chance maybe you could hear about them working on it,
yeah.
but like I don't think you'll get a date or like a time frame.
I know you said patience is key, but man, it's Spider Verse. It, yeah. Then you got
Well,
Prowler and Dude, just
It's
that
Key.
that in the theater. Oh,
I just heard Patience and Key, and then you just came back. So
yeah. No, I was just talking about like the ending, like Prowler and then the Spider Gang. Oh,
yeah.
we will be watching whenever it comes out.
Oh, 1 billion%.
Yeah, no. Maybe together we'll all just hang out, Jay and Geek. Yeah,
At the Hollywood premiere.
yeah. Day one kind of down since day one kind of vibes.
No, this is the Hollywood premiere. This is day zero. Oh wait, you said us. Yeah, that's
Oh yeah. But I guess that wraps it up. And Geek, where can the people find you? The nerds.
You guys can follow me. I believe my TikTok is either Freeman Steven 24 or it. I think that's my TikTok. If not, the next episode I'll come back with my right TikTok name. Uh, come follow me while we still have TikTok.
Oh yeah. Hey, he's cooking some great stuff. He's showing me, dude. Yeah.
Appreciate it. Much love.
Uh huh. Oh yeah. Follow Jay at J Angelo de Jesus. You can just see him levitating because he's so happy he graduated.
Yeah, took him 21 years.
I feel like you're the only one who tells that to him.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, and you don't regret it, do you?
Nope.
Oh yeah, dude. Hey, yeah, follow me Barrio Juancho or anywhere, wherever I go, the rain follows or the wind follows, whatever Noir says. Yeah,
No,
follow
you're
Culture Shock.
you're up in the West Coast. It's raining.
Mm,
You got it right.
the best in the West. Hell yeah, and yeah. We'll see you guys next time and follow Culture Shock everywhere. Just everywhere. YouTube, Discord, Facebook. Yeah.
Follow us home.
Well, I don't know about that, but yeah, we'll see you guys next time. And till
I'll
then,
see
stay
you in
nerdy.
while you're sleeping.
Okay. Have a good one, guys.